your car too.
Let's go with the green flag. Is that a Supra? Who did it? Come on. Dead white.
Hello everybody, we're here to do a cheeky little interview, and in case you don't know who this is, please tell everybody exactly who you are.
Hi all, I'm Randy Pobst. I've been doing video testing for Motor Trend for years, and now I'm shooting videos with Haggerty's Jason Camisa on the Haggerty YouTube channel, and I raced my whole life. I won over 90 pro races in road racing, and I drove for Porsche, Audi, Volvo, and Mazda. So I've been around, you can tell by the laugh lines.
Well, he's been riding around with us today at autocross here with Reaction Motorsports at Drake Field in Greenland, Arkansas. And I'm sure some of the other car people would like to know, what's the favorite car you've ever driven?
Oh man, I gotta pick one?
You gotta pick just one.
That's really hard because there's so many good ones, and every car has its own personality, its own good qualities, and some of the more expensive cars are cheating because they're so expensive. They have such fabulousness, like 600 or 700 horsepower. And the Lamborghini Performante, Huracan Performante comes to mind. Super fun car that sounds fabulous. The Porsche 911 GT2 RS. Beautiful handling car, stock, lots of torque. It makes the GT3 feel slow because of those turbos.
Yeah.
And then among normal cars, really like the Hyundai Veloster N. I actually helped do a little bit of consulting on that car for Hyundai. They bring me out every so often. In fact, the Elantra N handles even better than the Veloster N.
Really?
The Hyundai Kia has been putting out some amazing cars.
Yeah.
They stole the designer leader of M Division at BMW, and Albert Biermann, wonderful man. I actually had dinner with him in Germany at the Nürburgring when I drove a couple of Hyundais there. I drove one that was a mid-engine turbo race car, basically.
Yeah.
I forget what they called it. It had like a project number. But I've always liked the Hyundai Veloster N. I like front-wheel drive cars if they're not too powerful. When they get too powerful, it's kind of hard to get the power to the ground. They want to spin the tires, right?
Oh, you'd love mine. 135 horsepower at flywheel stock. So
Perfect. Front-wheel drive?
Oh yeah.
What have you got?
Protege 5.
Oh, we talked about
That's
that.
right.
Yeah, and I got Mazda history.
Yep.
I was racing a Mazda 6 in the World Challenge Series, the touring cars. Yeah, I love them all. I also really enjoyed, let's think of some cars that were fabulous. 6th gen Camaro, especially the 1LEs. I actually bought one. They're fantastic. You know what else I like in the silent world? Tesla. They're fast, they're quiet, they're smooth as could be, and there's no shifting, no down. You just go. Right now. It's incredible. While the Porsche PDK is over there trying to find a gear, you're already gone in that Tesla.
Right.
You're gone. So that part's cool. I know, yeah, they're quiet.
Yeah.
But the torque feels really good because there's so much of it and it's so instant.
Right.
So say you're driving in traffic, you see a little hole, you want to hit that hole because you got to take the next exit. You were there. You were there. I did some consulting for Lexus on the RCF. Which is a great V8 powered coupe.
Right.
It's got like an 8-speed transmission automatic in it. And I'm coming up an on-ramp and I had that very situation. Little hole in traffic. I'm like, oh, I want to hit that hole and get into it's LA freeway traffic. I gas it. The first thing the car did was slow down. So for a moment. because it's finding a gear. Once it hits the gear, you're on the power band, boom, you go. Hole's gone.
Right.
It's already closed. A Tesla would have been there.
Right in it.
Would have been there. It didn't sound good, but it would have been there. So, I mean, I bought an electric car because I wanted the electric experience. I want to know what it's like to own one and drive one. And bottom line is fast, smooth, quiet, and you got to plan ahead because refilling is a lot more complicated than it is with fuel.
Right. Well, as a professional race car driver, all of these people here, we're all beginners with driving. Most of us are beginners. We're learning how to drive grassroots motorsports. What advice do you have for starting off racing, the people that want to get into automotive racing?
Worst way to do it is on the street because you can hurt somebody, not just yourself, but somebody else. That was the beauty when I was 19 years old. I loved going around corners quick.
Yeah.
I stumbled on an autocross, just like we're doing here today. An autocross is like slalom skiing with your car.
Right.
And you can drive it at the limit and learn what the handling's like without the risk of running into somebody.
Right.
Hitting somebody coming the other way. Hitting a small child running out of their yard. So it gave me an outlet at 19 years old to drive as fast as I could and do it for time. Because when you're timed by the clock, you have a completely impartial judge of how you did. And you can learn right away. You make one run, they're usually only about a minute or less, they're short, but it's intense.
Right.
It's really, really intense. And I loved it. From the very first time I made an autocross fun run, I've done every track day I could find ever since. Including, I just love it. Including my whole professional career, all started at an event like this, autocross.
Well,
and it's inexpensive.
Oh, I think that's two of the greatest things that we love most is it's cheap to get into. You can bring your mother's car as long as you tell her you're getting groceries.
I do.
And it's fun.
It's tremendous fun. And you learn a lot about driving. Best thing you can do for driving, number one, always look ahead. And when you're entering a corner, if you're going to turn, your head should turn first. You look into the corner and your hands and your eyes will follow your eyes because everybody has natural hand-eye coordination. Use that to make yourself a better driver. Look ahead, which is into the corner. Turn your head into the corners and it'll help you do all the right things to get where you want to be without having to learn or memorize any rules or anything. So look ahead into the corner. Number two, be smooth. Be smooth with your inputs, move the car smoothly. Don't be jerky, because tires don't like jerkiness. It'll break them loose, make you slide. Tires are kind of like people. They don't like getting jerked around, do you? So be smooth. In life, it'll help your relationships, and you'll be a better driver.
Well, there you go, folks. There's some wise words from a champ himself. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Come on, boy! Come on! Yeah!